I always have lo-fi music on. When I'm working, I just like to have it on in the background. I find it quite calming and soothing and relaxing. I've been listening to lo-fi music for years whilst I work, and as I said, I just kind of enjoy it. But I never realised that maybe it's actually helping me become more productive. It was only when I heard Luke Belmar say this.
No music?
Rarely. I like there's a playlist by the movie The Pianist. Fire soundtrack playlist. I have that on repeat almost every single day. Then just lo-fi chill stuff that puts me into a flow state.
Really got me thinking. Can lo-fi music put you into a flow state? You know what flow state is, right? It's when you're working on a project and you're just really engrossed in it and it's coming out easily. The work is just happening. You're just flowing. You're in the zone. But those states are quite hard to get to, especially in today's busy, modern, fast, loud world. What if the secret was just simply sticking on a bit of lo-fi girl in the background? Well, I thought I'd do a little digging around to see if there's any research on this, to see if it is actually a scientific fact that lo-fi music can help you become more productive. If you've never listened to lo-fi, I suggest you start now. There's loads of it on YouTube that you can listen to for free. I will put some links below this video so you can go check out some of my favorites. Lo-fi music is typically quite slow, it's quite melodic. Lo-fi means low fidelity, and it's known for its kind of nice mellow beats, the melodic rhythms. Sometimes there's some extra sounds over the top like rainfall or some calming chattering, and it's just really soothing. So I started digging around, and it turns out that actually music in general can have the desired effect of giving you more focus, but it does depend on the type of music you're listening to. Some research that was carried out at Stanford found that music can engage areas of the brain involved with paying attention, making predictions, and updating the event in memory, which all sounds like useful stuff. They did find out, however, though, that music with lyrics, particularly rap music, can have a negative effect on productivity and focus because, well, I guess the lyrics are just a bit distracting. It actually all comes down to arousal theory. No, not that kind of arousal. No, the arousal theory that I'm talking about is this one, which in simple terms basically means that people are driven towards situations and activities that will maintain an optimum level of arousal, such as alertness, interest, and energy. If arousal levels are too high, people will seek to reduce tension and stress, and if arousal levels are too low, people will seek to increase energy and alertness. And basically it comes down to your background noise. There's an optimum level of background noise that can put you into this ideal state of arousal. Lo-fi music, because it's repetitive and it's unobtrusive, it does this perfectly. It's great in the background. But what exactly is it in the characteristics of lo-fi music that align with this idea of arousal theory? I think lo-fi has three key things that make it perfect for this. It's the simplicity, the consistency, and the ambience of lo-fi. Simplicity comes from the simple beats and melodies. They're just there in the background and they don't demand your attention. The consistency comes from lo-fi's steady rhythm, which provides a consistent background, allowing you to focus on your work. The ambience comes from the music itself, but also from the extra sound effects that are sometimes layered above, like rainfall or the noise of a cafe. This seems to add a sense of place, which somehow enables better levels of concentration. But how should you incorporate lo-fi into your work routine? Well, here's a few ideas. The first thing is to find some lo-fi music that suits you, because there are a huge amount of different tracks available. I like to just put the Lo-Fi Girl live stream on, which is great. It's got a mix of different tracks. Or you can dig deeper into her channel and find something that's more specific, maybe to help you study or maybe to help you sleep. Whatever you like. She's got a whole selection of different playlists and videos. Maybe you would like some lo-fi with some rainfall or some cafe sounds. And again, there's loads of channels that provide this. Remember, you'll find links in the description. You could, of course, just make your own playlist. There's a ton of lo-fi tracks on platforms like Spotify, so it'd be easy to put something together. The second thing you might want to try once you've found some lo-fi music that you enjoy is to use it as a timer for your work sessions. I've heard a lot of people get success out of using the Pomodoro method. The Pomodoro method is an idea about breaking work down into small time sections so that you give them ultimate focus and dedication. You can break it down into 5 steps. Take a look. First one is you pick your task. Step 2 is to set a 25-minute timer. So if you chose a lo-fi selection that was around 25 minutes, that would work. Or of course, just set some sort of timer on your music player. You then work on your task until the time's up. After the time's up, you take a break and just repeat it. And then after every 4 25-minute sessions, you take a longer 15 to 30-minute break. The third thing you want to mess around with is the volume of the lo-fi music. Now, I like mine so that it's loud enough to hear it nice and clearly, but not too loud that it becomes a little bit intrusive. So mess around with your volume controls and see if you can find a level that's perfect for you. Personally, I also like to have the visuals on if I'm getting my lo-fi from YouTube. Over on the TV over there, I've got Lo-Fi Girl on, just doing her studying, whatever she does. And it just gives me a little bit of company, a little bit of place. And yeah, I find it really helps. So maybe you want to experiment with having the visuals on, maybe on a TV somewhere nearby or on a second screen. So there we have it. Lo-fi music has been around for a while and I think it's here to stay. Well, I hope so because I really enjoy it and it seems to be gaining popularity. Do you listen to lo-fi music? Do you find that it helps you with your work or your study? I'd love to know. Leave me a comment below. I do read all the comments that I get, and I'll try to reply to as many as I possibly can. If you've not yet listened to any lo-fi music, why not give it a try next time you sit down to do a bit of work, and let me know in the comments how it goes. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate a click on the like button, but until next time, see you later.